Multicultural Youth Leadership Award. And the nominees are: Bhatia has been involved with the India-Canada Association as the Youth Ambassador for the Mosaic Pavilion. She encourages acceptance of South Asian culture and empowers the Indian community through events, fundraisers, and celebrations. Bhatia volunteered and performed at her school's Multicultural Night, participated in Quarantines, where she shared cultural experiences during COVID-19 lockdowns, and volunteered over the summer to help the homeless community. Bhatia shares her own culture and encourages kids in her community like her to be proud of where they come from and what they bring to their community. She takes part in planning multiple cultural events, such as the Indian Independence Day celebration or the Indian Supper Night. Bhatia demonstrates an intersectional approach to dismantling racism within her own school and community by being involved with the Luther George High School Advocacy, Service, Gender, and Sexuality Alliance. Bhatia hosts an annual fall food drive for Christmas hampers and organizes Luther students to help at the North Central Family Center. She helps to connect the communities she's involved in and bridge the gap between cultural communities in different areas of the city. David Camarda. David Camarda and his family are immigrants from the Philippines who have settled in Swift Current. David has proven to be a leader and contributor to the community in a variety of ways. He is an excellent example and mentor to youth, especially other Filipino youth. He shares the truth of his experiences facing adversity. His example leads other youth to see their potential. Older generations become aware of the realities and effects young people deal with today. David has demonstrated leadership in the Terry Fox Run, Debate Team, Model United Nations, Model Saskatchewan Legislature, and Model European Parliament. These experiences gave him insight into how countries and cultures can cooperate for a common cause, and led to serving as Student Leadership Council Chair. David Camarda has been involved with the Southwest Pride organization. This organization serves Swift Current to build welcoming and inclusive communities for LGBTQ+ people and allies through visibility, partnerships, and community events. In high school and at university, David Camarda is a strong student and community advocate for inclusive communities. He participated on a panel of speakers for a community forum titled Building Inclusive Communities for the Next Generation. Moola Mungamana has inspired others by advocating for gender and racial equality. Her dedication to community development began in September 2016 upon being inspired by the older generation of African community leaders that make Regina feel like home. Moola inspires to become a lawyer to work with marginalized or underrepresented groups. Her passion, hard work, and creativity will continue to be an invaluable member of Saskatchewan's community. Her service extends to peer leadership at Regina Open Door Society and 4 years as Youth Ambassador for the African Pavilion with Regina Multicultural Council's Mosaic. Moola is one of the founding members and currently serving on the Executive Committee of Black in Saskatchewan. She uses social media for engagement education for Black in Sask and the University of Regina African Club. As co-director of Champions of Change Club at the University of Regina, she advocates for advancing women's rights and ensures equitable campaigns that inform young women to know more about their bodies and be proud of who they are. Biaoling Tony. Biaoling Tony gained his understanding and appreciation of culture and cultural continuity, as well as his love for cycling, from his family with Austrian, German, Taiwanese heritage. In response to the heartbreaking confirmation of graves at the sites of residential schools, Bjaaling embarked on a solo cycling tour to all the sites in Saskatchewan. Through connecting with 20 different First Nation communities, he participated in a celebration of their unique histories, culture, and knowledge. He listened, learned, and shared in ways that built and strengthened relationships between people. Bjaaling shared his journey of reconciliation using multiple social media platforms. His focus of sharing is to continue to bring awareness of the deep impact of residential schools. He reached a wide audience across the nation, including many youths. Chokecherry Studios collaborated with Bjaaling to create the handmade moccasins he offered as gifts, along with tobacco ties, to each community. Bjaaling Tony has inspired many people with his Moccasins for Remembrance tour that raised awareness and $10,711 to support the Orange Shirt Society. Bjaaling sets an example on how non-Indigenous people can begin to do their work to address the legacies of residential schools and disrupt cycles of colonialism.